A late-night voting session by West Covina City Council on whether or not to censure one of its own. KCAL News reporter Gio Insignares has that decision and the public clash.
A censure in this case is a formal reprimand or condemnation, but instead the council tonight decided to vote not to continue the censure, but instead passed an entirely new motion to kick off a third-party investigation. And that decision came after a lengthy back and forth. A contentious city council meeting in West Covina as councilmember Brian Gutierrez faces a possible censure.
When it comes to public trust, the people elected leaders to work for them, not the opposite.
Gutierrez argues the censure is payback, coming after he questioned whether hundreds of thousands of dollars in public funds were misused through nonprofits tied to Mayor Tony Wu and Mayor Pro Tem Letty Lopez Viado.
What we're seeing here is retribution, retaliation, a cover-up, and unfortunately, it's happening right in front of the taxpayers' eyes.
But Lopez Viado tells a different story. She filed a formal complaint last week alleging harassment and intimidation after Gutierrez emailed her a cease and desist letter and sent a process server to her home, which she says frightened her daughter.
All this is in response to his behavior, tactics, and harassment towards me.
Tonight, Lopez Viado putting on a presentation saying that Gutierrez took his actions too far and accusing him of a pattern of using legal threats to silence opponents and of hiding his own connections to nonprofits and donors while attacking others.
I consider Brian as a friend, but instead of calling, texting, or approaching me in person, he decided it was best to take a more aggressive and unnecessary approach.
Gutierrez denies inappropriate behavior, saying he was simply raising questions about her nonprofit's financial reports and connections to the mayor, displaying numerous documents during the council meeting arguing his case. But the Mayor Pro Tem says that Gutierrez continues to weaponize the law.
He continues to intimidate me by explicitly stating that he would bring his attorney to pursue all appropriate legal remedies, knowing I have none.
Gutierrez also filed complaints with state and federal agencies over nonprofit filings tied to both Wu and Lopez Viado. Ultimately, both sides say they're fighting for transparency and accountability.
I have a duty to protect the rights, safety, and quality of life for those who live, work, and visit the city, and in order to prevent matters from becoming worse.
To my colleagues tonight, your vote is not about me. It is about whether this council stands for the truth or whether it rewards intimidation. It is about whether you put the taxpayers first or yourselves.
After tonight's motion, which passed unanimously, the plan is to publicly release the findings of this third-party investigation once it's complete. Reporting from West Covina, I'm Gio Insignares, KCAL News.